One day, some of Buddha's disciples were sitting with him. They were feeling unhappy and dissatisfied with their lives. They looked around and compared themselves to others, thinking others had more happiness, success, or wealth than they did. One disciple said, "Master, why is life so unfair? We try to do our best, but we feel like we are always falling behind others. Why do others seem to have everything while we have nothing? Please show us how to find peace." The Buddha smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story. In a small village, the king brought an elephant to teach his people a lesson. The villagers had never seen an elephant before. The king called for 6 blind men to come and touch the elephant, asking them to tell him what an elephant is like. The first blind man touched the elephant's leg and said, "The elephant is like a pillar." The second blind man touched the tail and said, "No, the elephant is like a rope." The third man touched the trunk and said, "The elephant is like a thick tree branch." The fourth man touched the elephant's ear and said, "The elephant is like a big fan." The fifth man touched the elephant's belly and said, "The elephant is like a wall." The sixth man touched the tusk and said, "The elephant is like a smooth pipe." Each man argued with the others, thinking they were right. But the king said, "You are all partly right, but none of you has the full picture. Each of you has only touched one part of the elephant. To understand what the elephant is truly like, you must see the whole elephant." The Buddha turned to his disciples and said, "Just like the blind men, people only see small parts of life. When you compare yourself to others, you are like the blind men. You see only parts of their lives, maybe their success or happiness, but you don't see their struggles. You only see what you don't have, and that makes you feel bad." He paused and looked at each disciple. Everyone faces challenges in life, even if you can't see them. You look at someone's wealth and think they have no problems, but you don't know their pain. You envy someone's success, but you don't know the hard work behind it. Comparing yourself to others only makes you unhappy. The Buddha smiled and said, "True peace comes when you stop comparing. Be grateful for what you have. Focus on your own life and don't worry about what others have. You are unique. Your life is yours to live. Everyone has their own struggles and their own blessings." He continued, "When you stop comparing yourself to others, you will find peace. Life is not a race, it's a journey. Focus on your own path. By being grateful for what you have, you will feel content and at peace with yourself." The story of the blind man and the elephant teaches us that comparing ourselves to others can make us unhappy. When we look at others, we see only parts of their lives. We don't see their problems or struggles. We often focus on what we don't have instead of being thankful for what we do have. Buddha's teaching shows us that true happiness comes from within. It comes from being grateful for our own journey and not comparing it to anyone else's. When we stop comparing, we find peace and contentment in our own lives. Life is not about being better than others. It's about being the best version of ourselves.